Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ankurson36 with a video on how to make money and keep it that way. Many people tend to make money, but they tend to lose it also. But this video is going to show you how to make money and keep that money. And there are going to be a lot of talks about this, a lot of talks about how to make money, but this is perhaps the best possible technique and best possible way of making money. Now there are three fundamentals of making money. And these three fundamentals, whether you believe it or not, whether you like it or not, is followed by all the people in the world who have made money. Talk about Bill Gates, talk about Steve Jobs, the late Steve Jobs. Anyone who has made money knows these three fundamentals. And these are: cut your costs, save 10%, and make your money work like you do. If you follow these three steps, you will be making money in no time. Now let's just review these three concepts one more time. What is actually cutting cost? Let's say you take the days of the week for, say, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday and Sunday. Suppose for every weekdays you spend about, say, five, I don't know, maybe dollars, maybe euros, whatever in which country ever you're watching. That much of amount to spend in fast food. And on Sundays you take your family out for dinner, you take your take your girlfriends out for dinner maybe, and you spend a bit more. For transport, every day using 3.5, once again, dollars or maybe euros or pounds, whatever. And for Sunday you take your family out for a shopping or maybe something else, and you end up losing 5. And for miscellaneous costs, you might have different addictions like cigarettes. Smoking is one big addiction, and many other things, and that ends up to 2, once again, pounds or euros. And if you follow this chart clearly, you're going to find that the grand total you're spending every week is 83. Now you got to decide where you can cut your cost. It might be on the fast food section if you're not eating fast food. If you perhaps say from 5, if you can reduce it to maybe 4.5, and here 10 to 7, that would give you, say, here if you reduce to 4.5, that's 0.5 on Monday, 0.5 on Tuesday, 0.5 on Wednesday, you are saving. So at the end of 6 days you'll be saving $3, and on Sunday you're saving another $3. So $6 you have saved. Transport, say, once again 3.5, so 3.25 you're saving. So that means 3.25 means 0.25 you're saving here, 0.25 you're saving again here, again 0.25, again 0.25. So that's $2 you're already saved it. And on Sunday you take your family out for a shopping, you take your girlfriends out for dinner, but that has to be that has to be calculated. I mean, every alternate Sunday you can use, but that's up to you. All these things, cutting down your spending, it's up to you. You can this miscellaneous, that's a lot, that's $2, $2. You can always spend little. This $2 can be brought down to $1. You give up your addiction, you save more than you make. If you give up your addiction, you'll be saving as much money as you never dreamt of. So this grand total of 83 can be brought down easily to about 60. Easily. That has to be no real problem. So this cut your spending, this has to be up to you. You have to decide where you have to cut your cost, where you can cut your cost rather. So that is cut your spending. I'm not telling you that for transport 3.5 you walk the entire distance. So 5 miles you have to walk. That's not possible for us to do now. So but instead of taking the taxi, you can always take the bus. Instead of taking the bus, you can always ride your bicycle. So that is possible. And so this cut your spending tab, it's all up to you, for you to cut your spending. And save 10% of what you earn. This is one of the major aspects of earning money. You have to save. You have to learn how to save. Now always, for starters, is what I prescribe is you save 10%. Suppose you get, say, $1,000 as a salary, you save $100. Don't even think about the $100. You have to make your judgment in such a way that you have just $900 for your month. So that way you'll be saving 100, and in no time you'll be making $1,000 in just 10 months, and then you can always buy your dream, something that you have always dreamt of for Christmas. So save 10% of what you earn. That is one of the biggest concepts of earning money, making money. Another, rather, not earning money. Many people earn thousands of bucks every month, and they end up once again at the end of the month they go here and there to look for money. They have no money on their hand. So that's what happens. You have to learn how to save. And saving, starting, always start to save of 10%. If you even have $10, you save $1 for yourself, and the rest 9 you waste. The rest 9 you use it up, but that $1 should be saved, and you shouldn't even think about it. So that is that. Save 10% of what you earn, and then make your money work like you do. Now, investing in the stock market is not the solution to making your money work. Now, this has to be understood by even the greatest stock market professionals. That is, that make money work for you, you have to invest in places where there is an estimated return. You can always project that this is what I'm going to get after the year, this is what I'm going to get after 6 months, this is what I'm going to get after 3 months. So that you have to be that you have to be able to project. That is why that is the only place where you should invest. Stock market, it's a great source of earning money, and and some professionals, they are earning more than $1 million every year using the stock market. But that is not the way. You cannot always, and the millionaire who's earning $1 million every year might just go on the next year, he might not even earn $10,000 in the stock market. So that's not a source of income, because you have to always estimate what you are gonna get. So you have to invest in some places. If you have no place to invest, you are having no idea about where to invest, always what you can do is you can put it in the bank, unless you are not sure that the bank is going to go bankrupt after say a year. So but that is a different case. But if you have no other idea, no other place to invest, you can always invest in the bank. Keep your money in the bank, $1,000 in the bank, and then you get about say 4% to 5% interest every year, and you don't touch that money. In the next 10 years, it gives you enough to buy yourself the best BMW you can afford, you can never get. So that is that. Make your money work like you do. So once again, the 3 fundamentals. First is cutting your cost. Now that is absolutely up to you, because you know the best. You are your best judge to know when and where to cut your cost. You can cut your cost while traveling, you can cut your cost while eating, you can cut your cost while entertainment. So cutting a cost is absolutely up to you, and it depends on individuals. A student who is say studying, he can always save money while traveling, because he doesn't have to be always riding in the taxi. He doesn't have to be always traveling in buses. He can always walk, he can always run, he can always do something to save money. For professionals who are corporates, you have to be always up to the mark, you have to be always on time, so you cannot always be walking or running. But you can always cut your cost on addiction, you can always cut your cost on fast food. So that cutting cost, it depends on person to person, and it is up to you to cut your cost. And then saving 10% of what you earn, that is the most important thing. Even if you're earning say $100 a month, that's also okay, but you have to learn to save 10% of that, $10 from your $100, and you decide that okay, this month has to be on $90, this month has to be on $900, this month has to be on $9,000. That is absolutely up to you, and that is up to you on how much you have to save. But as for beginners, I would always suggest, this is how I started, by saving money, and that is 10% of what I get. You get 10%. Even if you get $1, you have to make sure that 90 cents is for your use and 10% is for you to keep away. So that is saving your money 10%, and then making your money work. Now always, even if you're a professional stock market, even if you know the stock market by heart, I wouldn't suggest investing in the stock market, because you invest $10,000 and the next day, poof, it's all gone. So that is not a source of income. That is not making your money work like you do. You work hard to earn money, your money should work hard too. And so that is why I would always suggest, if you have no place for investing, you can always put it in the bank. That's a safe way, and make sure the bank doesn't go bankrupt. That's another one. But always banks are safe. And then there are many other ways you can invest your money. Whatever you're doing, if you have a business, that saved money should be put to your business, so that your business can grow. So that is another solution. If you're really interested in doing what you do, business, if you have a big business, you can even make it large by putting this money that is saved to that business. If you have a small business, you can make it big by investing in that. So that has to be planned out. So those are the 3 fundamentals: cutting your cost, saving 10%, and making your money work like you do. Thank you. This is Ankusan 36. You follow these 3 fundamentals, and you're gonna make money, and you can also keep that money. Thank you for watching, guys. Subscribe, like this video if you like it, and best of luck in your money making.